So the original review was supposed to be RE2, but I realized that I couldn't really get the words out for it. It's not a case of me not liking the game, it's a case of me realizing that I just couldn't get the words out. I've spent 5 years talking about the game and gushing about it too fucking much. And then I realized today, literally today, as I am trying to figure out what to replace it with, that a game I don't gush about that I love is a game that came out last year in April that was stuck in essentially a 10-year development cycle that, though it was considered my game of the year, one of my games of the year of 2023, didn't really get much attention last year. Essentially, it got released, didn't really get much attention, then got DLC. It's getting more DLC this year. Now it's getting released on Steam later this month, and it's getting a free DLC and an Ultimate Edition. Essentially, it's getting all of this stuff now. And yet, I feel like it didn't get the attention it deserved last year. I feel like it was... God, I feel like the best way to describe it is it was released, it was forgotten, but everyone who played it essentially loved it. And the weird part is, I don't know if it was last year or the year before. You know that? Like, you ever have that case where you see, a game came out, and then that sound you're hearing is me double checking something. Yeah, April 21st last year. That game is Dead Island 2 on PlayStation 5, Xboxes, and PC. I still feel like that was a game that we need to talk about. And yes, it does fit the theme of this month. It's sequels. It has a number 2 in it. And I feel like we need to talk about that game instead. Because we could talk about Resident Evil 2 for hours, for weeks, for years. But I feel like Dead Island 2 needs more attention. It's a game that I feel like didn't get the attention it deserved. Now, the reason I don't have anything Dead Island 2 in the background, like I'm going to have with the next 2 entries, is I didn't get it physically. I got the digital deluxe super ultra mega with fucking cookies edition on PS5, which came with a PS4 edition. So thank you again for doing that. And I feel like it really deserves more attention. I'm saying that a lot. I'm sorry. So what was my experience? So first off, lots of characters to choose from. I chose the punker. I chose the British punker because she's awesome. There's also a stripper who pretends to be a firefighter, and this guy who smokes a cigar, and this disabled runner. I say disabled. She is missing a leg, but she's got like a fake leg, like that you see like disabled runners use. But it also has a spike at the end, so she can stab. She can go and stab the zombies with, which is kind of cool. Like I've sampled a few of the characters throughout the game. Like, and I chose the punker essentially, because she talks like this and she just mangles the zombies like this. And anyway, you end up meeting this horror influencer on a crashed plane, and you help her get away, and you get bitten by a zombie. And on your way to her house, and incidentally, before I continue, lots of horror movie references in this game. Lots of horror movies. You got stores called Giallo. You got characters named after horror characters. You got some just Z-grade horror movie titles in like a horror movie in a movie studio. You got someone dressed like a 50s like astronaut, which is just beautiful. It's just fucking beautiful. So anyway, you get to her house, you faint. They all think you're infected because you're acting all like. You wake up like later and you're just all fucking Bender. And what was her name? God, I had her name. Oh, God, this is where we have cheat sheets up. Let's see. Emma. The character's name is Emma. She's pointing a gun at you, and you're like, "I'm not a fucking Zed lady." And she tells you, "Oh, those are those are play handcuffs." And you're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So you go out to help with the zombies, and they're like, "Maybe you should go look around and see if you can find some help." And so you end up finding this like old, like a combination of Charlton Heston and Dick Van Dyke. And he's like, "Oh, thank you for helping me, Missy." And you're like, "No problem, old dude." And he's like the most greatest person you'll ever meet, by the way. And I just love him. So you end up going to a hotel, and spoilers, you do find someone who will help you, and he betrays you later in the game. I'm not going to go through the whole fucking story of the game, by the way, because I really do want people to play this. This is like, the Ultimate Edition comes out like a week after this video posts, so go buy it. Go buy it right now. Go buy it, by the way. It's also going to be on Steam. You have no fucking excuse. So, anyway, what happens is, like, you essentially start getting powers, essentially. Zombie powers, which allows you to just beat the fuck out of things even more than you already can, because the game gives you just so much shit to break things with, and that's the best part. Like, just smashing zombies to bits. Like, here's the thing, do not confuse this with Dead Island 1. Dead Island 1 is like completely removed from this game. This is not like Dead Island 1. Dead Island 1 and 2 are totally different animals. Dead Island 1 is more of an open world game, whereas Dead Island 2 is more of a, I guess the best way to describe it is, stage world game. Like, you go into different areas. It's kind of more like, like a semi-Borderlands-ish game, whereas, like, the original, or maybe 2, in fact, as you're going to different areas, you're doing quests, you're getting better weapons and stuff like that. You got to go to Ocean Avenue. Yes, that Ocean Avenue. You're going all over Los Angeles, essentially. You're going Los Angeles, LA, as they're calling it. You get weapons. You get, like, I got this, like, staff with a saw blade on it, and I got a super sledgehammer. You're fighting shriekers. You're fighting, like, zombies that blow up. You're fighting meathead zombies. And you're doing so much fun shit, and you're rescuing these high school students, the Wildcats, who are the focus of the next DLC, the free DLC Horde mode that they're making, which I'm all for. Like, people are saying, "Oh, this is some sort of, like, woke DEI." Like, I'm tired of the fucking DEI shit. People saying that word. If you hear someone say DEI in their fucking review as a negative or anything like that, turn it off. It's not a fucking description anymore. These are just high schoolers, okay, they're talking about in the DLC, okay? They're high schoolers, and that's all they are. But these high schoolers in the game are really fucking smart. Like, they're trying to fight the zombies themselves as well. So, you find out more that I'm not going to spoil where the virus comes from either, because it is a virus, and it infects everyone. And you meet one of the original survivors from the original game, and, I'm stuttering again. I just... Oh, God. This game is fun. I just say it. It's fun. It's really fun. You go through sewers. You go to Muscle Beach in LA. You go through Beverly Hills, which is just all types of fun. You get to do traps. You get guns, which are really some fun shit. There's a infinitely respawning shotgun in Ocean Avenue, by the way, at the police station. Just a helpful hint there. Just respawns all the time. Just keep buying it and getting it and sell it, by the way. You just... Infinite money glitch right there. There's a real infinite money glitch, by the way. For you people, for the game. There's a real one. Oh, God. There's 2 DLCs for the game. House and, Sola. Incidentally, I think, Sola is the better of the 2, but House is still pretty much the fun DLC as well. I think you should play both. They're included with the season pass. Sola comes with a launchable saw blade weapon, which is fucking stupid. I love it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Side quest wise. Oh, God. There's some weird ones. You gotta work for an influencer to get videos out so people can find out what's going on in LA. You end up on a set of a World War II movie, and you use the fireworks and, like, special effects to blow up zombies. Oh, God. There's geocaches where you have to find stuff. Oh, God. There's too much to explain, honestly enough, in some cases like this. I just noticed that my hair is, like, halfway... It's, like, half done and half unkempt. I just noticed that, and I'm not fixing it. Oh, God. But anyway, yeah, the game is good. It's really good, and yet like rarely saw anyone talk about it. I think it's honestly because it was stuck in a 9-year dev cycle. Because it was supposed to be done by the people who did Spec Ops: The Line. Then they got it taken away by Deep Silver, and then it got done by, let's see, Dawnbreaker, Dambuster Studios, and they ended up doing it, and then it got released, and then that was it. It was popular. It received positive reviews. And it sold 3 million units, so I'm hoping we get more DLC, actually. Because there's a lot of story that makes no sense. Like, there's, like, dimension-hopping zombies in the Sola DLC, and there's, like, music and everything, and there's some weird shit that goes on at the end of Sola. That's all I can say at that point without spoiling the actual game. But, honestly, it is a fun game. But like I also said, I think one of the bigger problems was it was an Epic Store exclusive for a while, and now it's coming to Steam later this month, which I hope helps with sales, and I'm stuttering again, and I hope it helps with sales and helps. Maybe it'll also get cross-platform play. But as it stands, I hope to God the game gets more and more attention. These reviews are going to be shorter, but this review's short, but at the same time, I don't think I have to say more. I love this game, and I hope to God it gets more attention. As it stands, there's not much else to say. I love it. I love Dead Island 2. And you can see me playing it soon. Again. Love ya. Hey, you made it to the outro. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to leave a like and subscribe, that helps the channel out a lot. If you don't, please leave a dislike and tell me what you didn't like in the comments. If it's your birthday, happy freaking birthday. And if it's not your birthday, I still want you to have a very nice day. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.